I ain't never switch, I was raised in the lion's den, standing on truth. I don't follow, I inspire men, loyal to the code, got the wisdom of 1,000. Every move I make for the fam, that's the fountain. Built from the struggle, integrity in my spine. Character solid, you can read between the lines. Talk what I live, they respect me when I speak. Name hold weight in the west and the east. Lessons from the block got me sharp like a blade. Made it out the fire, but the flame never fade. Soul made of steel, I don't shake, I don't run. I'm too much. I'm the moon and the sun. Everybody tell me too much.
All right, you better get started here in a minute, y'all. Y'all coming up in here, hit that like button. You gotta stand on business today, y'all. We going in.
Legacy on my back, I don't bend, I don't fold. Too much to name, but I never do the most. Principles embedded, they don't come
with a cost. I took every L like a boss, never lost.
Talk to the youth like a prophet in the street.
Come on.
Every bar is a jewel, every
Line is elite.
got the aura of a king. Calm, never loud, but when I step in the room,
I still move the crowd.
Sticking to the code, I don't
We
break.
about to get started, y'all. Come on, man.
Everything I built from the ground, now it's great.
No gold, no unity, no reparations, no vote. We talking about it today, y'all. We going in.
Too much, I be on TikTok.
𝗤𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝗀𝗶, what's good with you, brother? We got to talk about it today. We going in. We going in. No gold, no unity, no reparations, no vote. We're going to talk about both of them today.
Discipline the fuel, got my purpose in line. They imitate the stance, but the
Soul ain't matching. I do it for the bloodline, never for the caption. Too much. Y'all coming up in here, tap the screen, let's get the lights up. Don't be a hater. Come on, get the lights up. Support all black content creators. Let's get the lights up. I know I'm coming on in the evening time, but you know, I gotta switch it up on y'all. Get them lights up. Always standing on business. Yeah, standing tall for the lineage. Unless, always more. All right, we're gonna get into it, y'all. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button, man. Let's get into it. We got to talk about some things. We really got to talk about some things, family. And I don't want y'all to, well, I ain't gonna say don't be mad at me, but you know, it is what it is. You know, I live by this. Listen, as long as I'm on the righteous path, let me do what I do. Just let me cook. When I get off the righteous path, y'all let me know. But don't try to stop what I'm trying to do right here. You know what I'm saying? Because this has to be said, family. This has to be talked about. We really got to go in deep. We really do. We really do, family. So let me just let some more people get up in the room. Let me send some more invites real quick, and we about to get started. I'm about to start. I'm just about to start, really. And y'all know the routine. Get the likes up to about 5K, 10K, and we're gonna start bringing people up. I just dropped a video. No gold, no unity, no reparations, no vote. We have delineated, family. We have delineated from the Democratic Party, and we're not trying to unify with no diaspora. Okay? And I'm about to tell you why. We're not trying to unify with nobody. No YT, no Hispanic, and no Africa, and no Caribbean. I'm about to tell you why. Because, I mean, the disrespect is, you know, listen. We're at a time right now, family, where things are about to get, the very foundations are about to be shaken. And the only thing that's going to stand, the only thing that's going to survive is the truth. That's it. We're at the precipice, right? We're at the gate, okay? Your whole foundation is about to be We're at the gate. Okay? Your whole foundation is about to be it's about to be shaken, family. Are you ready? Are you ready to get your foundation rocked? But your very foundation is about to be shaken, family. And we got to be strong. We got to come out on top. Regardless of how everybody else fared, we got to fare. You understand? We all we got. Come on. We are all we got. We're all we got, family. If we don't look out for one another, if we don't support one another, I don't know what to tell you. Give me 1 second, family. Jesus Christ. 1 second. 1 second, family. We all we got. If we don't come together as a people, if we don't get on code as a people, if we don't move as a block, our very foundations is about to get rocked. And only the people on code, only the strong will survive. Did y'all get some ketchup? Only the strong will survive. You understand? That's it. That's it. So we gotta understand something real quick. We gotta. Hang on, what the heck is this? Hold on, family. Y'all forgive me. I'm gotta. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is blocked. Whatever that is. 1 second, family.
What block?
1 second.
You squeezed it.
I know what I'm doing. It's blocked. Hey, so check this out. I'm back. I'm sorry, family. I got people in the background. I'm trying to eat some food at the same time.
How?
But I wish we had some seasoning for this, like some Caesar salt or something. But listen, family. If you don't know that we're all we got, I'm about to prove it to you. We got to talk about it today. Everybody else have been asking us for help.
Tell my story.
Everybody's been asking us for help. Everybody's been asking us for help, family. And I gotta tell you, they always tell us we need to stop being divisive. We need to come together. You got YT people
I want some
saying the small hats is beating down on us. It's the small hat supremacy. We need to come together.
Yeah, I want hot dogs.
Right? We need to come together. You got Africans saying, "Oh, you're divisive, nigga. You're divisive. We need to unify. We need to come together." 𝗤𝗵𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀𝗶cie, the general, the black general. What's wrong with you guys? We need to come together as one and be strong. That's what they keep telling us. You got the Caribbeans. Oh man, we gotta come together. We gotta be strong. We gotta be one. We gotta be a closer. We're all black. I black, you black. We all black. They're coming together. Everybody's saying. You got Hispanics out here. Black and brown coalition is the primo. Black and brown coalition. Parito. Black and brown there. You got all these groups with our names in their mouth. But you gotta ask yourself. You gotta ask the tough question. What are they doing for us? You got Democrats talking about, hey, black people, if you don't vote Democrat, you're not black, trying to get our vote for free, for practically nothing. Democrats trying to get black votes for practically nothing. They don't need to do nothing for us. They just expect us to vote Democrat. You understand, family? And then when we don't do what they ask us to do, what do they do? They try to drag us through the mud. So all these groups is asking us for help. All of them. All of them asking. We need to link up. The Caribbean. We need to link up. Latinos. We need to link up. Don't be divisive. But when the spoils roll in, trade deals, mineral contracts. We get left holding the protest signs while everybody else cashes the check. That's what happens to us, family. So strap in. We about to let the diaspora know. We about to let the Democrats know. We about to let our Latinos know that we don't take kind of disrespect. That charity is the era of where Black Americans help everybody. When we come rushing to your help, that's done. Might as well stick a fork in that. The era where we used to run to y'all help, run to save y'all, run to help y'all, join y'all causes, that's done. That's over, family. We're not doing it. Oh no. We're not doing it. That era is done. That era is done. Been done. Long gone.
Nancy, where's one of those 3 packages?
Long gone. Long gone. That era is done. I'm on the show, bro. Long gone. Long gone. Y'all forgive me, family. I'm here. I'm just waiting for more people to get in the room and the lights to get up before we can really kickstart this thing. Cause I wanna stomp a mud hole in this. I wanna put foot to ash. Cause we gotta talk about it. Everybody's eating off us, family. Let me say it again, family. Everybody is eating off of us. But they won't allow us to eat off of them. Everybody is Democrats eating off of us. Living and thriving in office off of our vote. You understand what I'm saying? 60 plus years, they've been eating off of us. They're the ones that called us super predators. Remember that? Remember that? Stop and frisk, they're the ones. All these they're the ones that gave our resources and lumped us in with minorities. Remember that? They did that to us. They're the ones that flooded the gates of immigration. Allowed 10, I'll say at least 10 million undocumented people come into this country unchecked. They're the ones. They're the ones when it comes time, they're the ones that put tethers in position and make them token blacks. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that do that. They're the ones that put all these token blacks in office. And then we do some background and research and find out they're not of the lineage. Right? And we wonder why they're talking funny. Making these backroom deals, getting on code with 𝗤𝗔 supremacy and practicing anti-black hate. We vote them in. We're the ones that voted them in, family. They couldn't get in without our vote. They couldn't get into power without our vote, family. You know what I'm saying? We voted them in. The Jasmine Crockett's. We voted that crooked weed wearing with a long eyelash woman up in here. We did that. The Obamas. Obama couldn't have been president or nothing. We voted him in. And what'd he do for us? Absolutely nothing. What's that mayor in office over there in Maryland who's Jamaican American, who says he's not gonna do no study for reparations? We voted him in, fam. Black people voted him in. Or he couldn't have went where he went. Let's be real, family. Let's be real, family. Let's be real, family. We voted all these people in under the we were under the spell that they were going to do something for us. We voted Democrats 60 years. And we were under the spell that they were going to do something for us. And I want somebody to tell me, what have the Democrats done for black Americans? I'll type it in the comments. I'll wait a minute. What have Democrats done for black Americans? I really want to know, what have the Democratic Party done for black Americans? They seem to be the party of immigrants and the party of LGBTQ, family. That's what they seem to be the party of. They're not the party for black Americans, even though we supported them for the last 60 years. Held them up, propped them up, pushed them up. A lot of us are still under their spell. We're coming out of it though, but a lot of people are still loyal to the Democratic Party, like they can't vote no other way. And when you look around and find out, they haven't been doing anything for us. All these black people you see in the Black Caucus, those are tethers, family. NAACP, tethers. That's what you see. What are they doing for black America? Where is a black American? How come a Kenyan American was pushed to the White House? How come, you mean to tell me there wasn't a qualified foundational black American that they could have pushed to the highest seat of the land? They had to go find someone who has immigrant roots, cosplay as black, and then call him the first black president. They got to go find a Jamaican American, right, who cosplay as black and make him the governor of Maryland. You mean to tell me there's no qualified foundational black Americans to fill those positions? I want y'all to let me know, family. Y'all mean to tell me that there's no qualified foundational black American out there? Roland Martin, where you at, brother? You think all black is black? You mean to tell me there's no foundational black American that's qualified? Where are all the Democrats at? You mean to tell me there's no qualified foundational black American and we got to give these people our vote, and they've been strategically putting in tethers in office to undermine our movement, to undermine what we say? Is that it? You mean to tell me there's no qualified? So we're simply telling the Democrats, no reparations, no vote. No reparations, no vote. We're not falling for it. We are willing to keep Trump in office. We are willing to allow the Republicans to keep running with this thing. And we're not necessarily. Listen. Just because we're anti-Democrat don't mean we're pro-Republican. We're just saying we gave all our energy, our blood, our sweat, our tears, our energy to this one party, and they failed us. They failed us, family. They failed us.
I'm like,
They failed us. They failed us, family.
too much.
They failed us. We gave them all we got. And you know what they gave us under their rule? We got Trayvon Martin's. The most unaliving of black people in history under Democrat cities, Democratic governors, Democrat presidents. Mass incarceration. What have they given? What have they done for us that we're so loyal to? So we're saying enough is enough. No reparations. No vote. No tangibles. No vote. No lineage-based policy. No vote. We're cutting and we're severing the Democratic Party, our connection, anything that we had to them, it's over. You gotta find a way to build your party with another group, with another ethnic group. Because foundational black Americans, Black Daddy, the one that held y'all up, the one that believed y'all lies, the one that took y'all affirmative action, y'all DEI, but never benefited from it. Only somehow tethers benefited from it. Somehow white women benefited from it. Somehow others benefited from this more than us. A small portion of us got pushed up. But let's be real. If you weren't Boule, you weren't allowed in the club. See, if you weren't Greek first, if you weren't Democrat first, you weren't allowed in the club. If you weren't willing to keep your mouth shut and do as you told, as master dictated, you weren't allowed in the club. And they know foundational black Americans, we're not known for that. We're not known for doing what we told. We're known for standing on business, for rebelling, for letting you know. We're not known for assimilating. We're known for standing out. But the good little house Negroes that played the game, they only let y'all go so far too.
Too much.
They only let y'all go too far too. Come on, brother.
Okay.
They only let y'all go so far too. They only let you go so far too. And then you hit a ceiling. So what are you going to do now? Now that your influence over foundational black Americans are no longer working, because we're calling out the boule, we're calling out the gatekeepers, we're calling out the Democratic Party completely, and we're saying y'all messed up. Y'all messed up. You wanna know why ICE is running around here? Because black foundational black Americans got fed up. We got fed up. We like, all these immigrants y'all letting in. The housing has gotten out of control. Rent's gotten out of control. Everything's out of control because of the illegals are getting preferential treatment. They're getting to the front of the line before foundational black Americans who've been here for 400 years. And we the biggest, by the way. We're the biggest ethnic group in this country. And y'all treating us like we're minorities and treating us like we're the bottom of the barrel, and we're not. We're the very thing that's keeping this country alive, keeping this country prosperous. If black Americans weren't on this land, you think this land would be awesome? Come on now, let's keep it a buck. You mean to tell me if you don't have any black Americans on this land, could y'all win all those Olympics? Could y'all dominate in so many arenas? Could y'all have voice over internet protocol? Could y'all have stoplight? I mean, we done contributed so much, not only to the United States, but to the world. To the world. So, to all you Democrat lovers out there, all you Democrat faithful, get ready. because you're in for a bumpy ride as long as you stick with them. Their very foundations is about to be rocked. They just lost a whole demographic. They just lost all foundational black Americans. Now there's only one thing you can do to get us back. No reparations, no vote. Can you close that door? No reparations, no vote. That's what it is. No reparations, no vote. You don't give us what we want, we're no longer going to give you what you want. All this charity that we used to give to the Democratic Party, all this we used to just allow, we used to just give y'all the benefit of the doubt. You know, man, listen, I remember going back and forth with my dad. And he was a Democratic apologist. My dad comes from, you know, born in 1942. You know, them black people, once they're set in their ways. They don't waver, they don't stand. They just believe God and believe the Democratic Party, and they, you know, it's like they not going to change. But even some of them now who are still alive are waking up. But I remember, man, Dad was like, man, Republicans evil, Democrats, gotta vote Democrat, gotta vote Democrat. Gotta vote Democrat. They're for black people. But as we look back 60 years later, why haven't they given us reparations? They could have been past it. Why haven't they given us something specifically for foundational black Americans who are the backbone of their... If it wasn't for black women, black Americans, period, where would the Democratic Party be? Where would they be? They wouldn't be anywhere. They couldn't do nothing. And what have they done for us? Just benign neglect, act like we don't exist, act like our problems don't matter, tell us what we want to hear and do the opposite, and we just keep voting. Well, that spell has been broken today. That spell is done. We're no longer doing that. Foundational black Americans, we're saying no reparation, no vote. We don't want to study. The study thing is over. You either give us what we want, or your party is going to crash and burn. That's it. That's it. It is what it is. Now, let's deal with our people. 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 No gold, no unity. No longer are we helping y'all. All you tethers asking for help, all you tethers who about to wake up and realize birthright citizenship is going bye-bye. Y'all brought it to this point. We didn't bring it. We wasn't even thinking about birthright citizenship, to be honest. But the disrespect became so loud that all of a sudden we're like, damn, they all over here. They, you know, even the ones that are born here are against us. Even the ones that are born here have vitriol for foundational black Americans. First, second, third generation immigrant blacks, they actually think they're doing better than foundational black Americans. They're actually uppity and bougie with it even. The disrespect, family. They think because they're doctors, they're nurses, they're engineers, that they're doing something special that we haven't done already. You don't know that we used to have our own hospitals? You don't know that we have our own HSBCs? I said HSBC. I keep thinking that's a bank, y'all. HBCU. Excuse me. Y'all don't know we got our own HBCUs? Oh, you got you a business? Oh, do you know how many businesses we didn't have? Y'all really think y'all doing something? Because y'all got y'all a little bit of currency? Well, guess what? You can thank Foundational Black American that you even have an opportunity to do any of the things you think you're so special for in this country, because we're the ones that put in the work for that to happen. We're the ones that put in the work for that to happen, family. They didn't put in no work. They just came over. They just took an inner tube and floated over here. You know what I'm saying? They just hopped on the first plane they can get and claim refugee. Oh, they're doing stuff to me in my homeland. I can't go back there. They lied and scammed their way over here. And they think that talking down to the people that got them here was going to fare out good. They think bumping their gums and talking down to Black Americans was going to be good. No, it wasn't. It's not going to work. Now you can say bye-bye to birthright citizenship. And now you can say bye-bye to whatever little unity you thought we was going to get that was going to benefit you. We don't want it. We don't want nothing to do with the diaspora. None. You talk about unity, right? We need to come together. Why couldn't you come together in your homeland? You got 1 billion people over there, Africa. Why can't y'all unify in your homeland? Y'all got Ibrahim Toure over there stomping down. Why can't y'all unify over there before y'all talk about unify over here? Y'all the most off-code, melanated people I've ever seen. All of y'all off-code. Y'all only get on code for one thing. This is the only time that y'all come together. When it's time to come against us. Nigerians, Ghanaians, West Africans, Cameroonians. All of y'all get together only when it's time to come against us. Only. Y'all don't got no smoke for the YT man that y'all claim that we don't have smoke for, because we gonna talk about them too. I'm just going down the list, and I'm gonna deal with y'all first. You come over here and you build an enclave. You start out in our neighborhood, and then you build enclaves to separate yourself from us. You partake in our culture, and then you want to act like it all came from Africa. Where's your Beyonce at? Where's your Michael Jackson at? Where are your heroes at? How come we don't know their name? How come we've never heard of them? You know why? Because all your heroes, all your heroes, all the heroes that you look up to, let's keep it a buck. Y'all look up to our heroes. Y'all look up to our ancestors. That's why y'all come over here and say our when it comes time for our Juneteenth, y'all want to talk our ancestors. We don't got the same ancestors. My ancestors weren't African. My ancestors weren't African. My ancestors weren't African. So we don't share the same ancestors. We might share some African ancestry. Maybe. But that's it. But that's the YT man. That's the Hispanic. That's everybody in the world apparently have some type of African ancestry. That's about all camaraderie we can get. My genealogy, when I did my DNA, I didn't have one living ancestor in Africa. Not one. But you go do a Hispanic, and guess what they're going to find? A living relative in Mexico. Somebody in Spain, still alive. You do our ancestry, there's no Africans in the family tree whatsoever. All I see is Black American, Black American, Black American, Black American, Indigenous American, Aboriginal, Black American. That's all I see. And when we tell you who we are, you don't want to respect it. But you respect the Jamaicans for saying they're Jamaican. You respect the Haitian. You respect the Dominican. You don't jump on their lives. Excuse me. You don't jump on their lives and say, hey, this is who you guys are. But you only do that on Black American lives. I've never heard y'all go into a Haitian live, a Jamaican live, a Dominican live, even a Mexican live, and say, hey man, do you know you're African? How dare you guys say that? You won't even say that. But you'll try to come down on us. And then here's how things come full circle, don't it? Now you need our help. They want to take out your boy 𝗔𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀𝗶cie, and now you need Black Americans' help. Why don't y'all just help him? How about that? Why don't you just help 𝗔𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝗴𝗵? But here's the problem. You can't help 𝗔𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝗴 over here. You can't help him over here. You only help him over there. You can't help him over here. You can only help him over there. You're a fleer. That's what you're known for. Fleeing to everybody else's homeland and abandoning yours. So what are foundational Black Americans saying to you? What's in it for us? We done helped y'all countless times. We supported y'all churches. We supported y'all organizations. Feed the children. You know, we done went to y'all country and gave money. You know what I'm saying? We done provided a lane for y'all to come to America. We gave y'all birthright citizenship. We flew to Ethiopia to help them in their struggle, in their fight. What have you done? What have you done for a foundational Black American? What have you done? Absolutely nothing. What have you done? So now you guys who talking about we need to unify and we need to have unity. You know what we're saying right now? No gold, no unity. No gold, no unity. I want the same package deal that y'all gonna give Russia. I want the same package deal that y'all gave China. I want gold. I want minerals. I want land. If y'all not talking about gold, minerals, land, political power, oh, let me add that in there. Because when y'all come here, y'all just run through our government. There's all kind of African names up in our government. But we can't do that in your homeland, but you can do that over here. So we gonna put a stop to that too. All you tethers who think y'all gonna run and win something, good luck. It's over. We're gonna put a halt to that. We're gonna stop it all. If you waving another flag in this country, that's not the American flag, we're gonna do our best to get you up out the paint. If you love your country that much, go back to your country. Don't disrespect my country. And see, that's what y'all not preparing. Y'all didn't think that Black Americans loved America this much, but we do. We do. We do. We are America. We are the original Americans. Of course we do. We built this country. You think we're just going to leave and abandon something we built? Are you insane? Shout out to Dr. No Job. Are you insane? You must be insane to think you can come over here and just work, and then badmouth the people that invited you over here. Get involved in our politics and say, you don't need no reparations. Talk like you're a black person and speak on black experiences. You thought you can come over here and speak on black experience because you're African? You got another thing coming. So I don't want to hear none of this unity nonsense. You need to put up or shut up. Give us some gold. Give us some land. Shit, give us some money. Put something in our pockets. Put something in our fuel tank. You understand what I'm saying? You remember Denzel Washington? I'm leaving here with something. What you gonna leave with me? Because we need to leave here with something. Because if we go back empty-handed, y'all are going back empty-handed. Do you understand me? We gonna get you up out the paint. All you tethers are gonna get a one-way ticket back to your homeland empty-handed. All y'all thought y'all was coming. Yeah, we need tangibles. If we're gonna have an alliance, if we're gonna come together under the banner of unity, I want some tangibles. Give me something. You better holler at the African Union. We want a seat at the table. If you want our help, we want a seat at the table. Or nothing at all. We want the same deal that y'all gave to Russia and China. We want that for black Americans. We want economy. We want access. We want it all. That's what we want. Other than that, if y'all not talking that, no gold, no unity. That's what it is. You understand Africa? You understand West Africans? All the continent of Africa, 1 billion of y'all, and y'all want us. Y'all want 47, 50 million people to unite with y'all, and y'all got 1 billion people over there. Will you stop it? What's so special about us? I mean, I know what it is, but why do y'all keep begging us to unify with y'all? And y'all got 1 billion people. Capital B, you got 1 billion people, and y'all want us to unify with y'all? Go, man, listen, if y'all don't stand on business already and go back to your homeland and change it and make it better, if y'all don't stop whining online, talking about how divisive foundational black Americans are, calling us a HATE group, and just lying and scamming and all if y'all don't stop it, you got 1 billion people over there, and you can't change nothing. You can't at least stop living in shanty towns. You can't at least put toilets in every home, and you got 1 billion people over there. I'm gonna need y'all to calm down, Africa. We not unifying with y'all. We can't unify with y'all because y'all don't have first of all, y'all don't have the black consciousness. When y'all come over here, y'all don't really rock with us like that. Y'all build enclaves. Y'all build your own little community inside of it. Y'all start waving your flag. The moment y'all win some, y'all want to big up with y'all country, like y'all country helped you get it. When it was really foundational black Americans that gave you everything. Every opportunity you ever had inside of America, you better thank a black American. Do you understand that? And if you don't, that's why birthright citizen is going bye-bye. No more of them anchor babies are going to be dropped. The days of anchor babies is over. The day of birthright citizenship is over. Y'all saw what just happened with the Supreme Court. They gonna let it go through. Y'all thought y'all could stop it. I'm about to post a video after this live of y'all crying because birthright citizenship is gone. Y'all know it. Y'all know it's gone. And what does the foundational black American need with birthright citizenship? I'm an American. You can't change that. You can't change it. I'm an American. You can't change it. But you know what can change? Citizenship revolt. See, you guys are citizens. I'm an American. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. Foundational black Americans aren't going anywhere. But y'all got to go somewhere. No gold, no unity. That's where we're at. No gold, no unity. I'll bring people up. Once we get to 5K, 10K, I'll bring people up and we can have the conversation. But until then, I'm just going to keep talking. I got a long list I got to go down. And last but not least, I'm going to get to the YT. Because they talking about unity too. And I got to stomp on them a little bit. But I got to work my way down. Caribbeans. Let's get on these Caribbeans. Let's get on y'all Caribbeans, man. What have you done for black Americans lately? What have you done for us? But tell us we don't need reparations, but undermine us in every turn. But play the same game the Hispanics play when they get a job and a position. What have y'all done for us? Caribbean? We telling you the same thing we telling the Africans. We telling you the same thing we told the Democratic Party. No tangibles, no unity. No gold, no unity. Where's my land at? Where's my mineral rights at? Where's my gold at? Where's it at? Where's my citizenship at? Where's it at? If y'all not giving up no tangibles, don't ever talk about unifying with us. Don't ever talk about that. If y'all don't stop practicing anti-black hate, don't ever think about unifying with us. You're not going to come over here, cosplay as a black American, and then run back to your homeland when it gets hot. When the pot gets hot, you're not just going to run back to your homeland after you cosplayed as us, pretended everything, put dirt on our name. We're not going to allow that. And we're telling the Caribbean in a nice way. No gold, no unity. We can't unify with you guys either. Not right now. Not with the mindset that you guys have right now. The envious, the jealous mindset that you guys have, we can't rock with that. And you know, there may be some good Caribbeans out there, and there are. But you gotta respect it. We can't. No more cookouts. Y'all not invited. Y'all disrespected our Juneteenth. Did y'all see what they were doing on Juneteenth, family? Did y'all see what they were doing on Juneteenth? Acting like their ancestors were our ancestors. Did y'all hear these Caribbean people and these African people talking about our ancestors? Really? Whose ancestors? What ancestors are you talking about? Y'all come from a totally different. Y'all come from an island. I'm talking. Juneteenth happened in the United States. It didn't happen in Jamaica. It didn't happen in no Africa. What are you talking about? Our ancestors. Did y'all see how they put the African flag on the Juneteenth? The African flag and the African continent on Juneteenth? What did Africa have to do with Juneteenth, family? What did Africa have to do with Juneteenth? Absolutely nothing. But they come over and they think they gotta have they gotta come over and eat off of us, and once again eat off of Black Daddy. They gotta bring them twerking selves over there, they're whining, whatever they call it, the wine, whatever they doing. they ratchet itself over into our mix and try to stake a claim. Y'all, we didn't invite y'all. It's not even about y'all. It's about us. Y'all could quietly do whatever y'all want to do on that day, but y'all don't got to come and try to take over our day. Y'all got a Caribbean holiday. Y'all got a, I think, man, they was even trying to pass an Africa Day. Did y'all hear about the Africa Day? Like, what? What did Africa do for America? Why are we having an Africa Day? What's this all about? What's this all about? But y'all steady want us to ally with you guys. After we've been to all the clubhouses and saw the disrespect in there, after we see y'all in politics disrespect us, crash out our meetings, right? Undermine us in every way. And even y'all good Caribbean folk, y'all don't do nothing about it. Y'all don't even stand up and catch one bullet for us. Not even one. Y'all just duck and dodge those bullets and be like, well, you know, they just, you know, y'all make excuses. Y'all make excuses. That's what y'all do. So we telling the Caribbeans again, no gold, no unity. Where's our land? Where's our mineral rights? Where's our gold? Where's our citizenship? What are you bringing to the table that's attractive for us to want to help y'all? Because we're out of it. We don't care. It don't affect us. It affects y'all. But you know who has been affecting us? You guys getting in our politics. You guys getting on the job site and practicing anti-black hate on the job site. You guys committing crime in our country and it falls under black crime. You know what I'm saying? That affects us. That affects us. You bringing your ratchet ways over here, that affects us. That affects us. And then when y'all win something, oh, I want to thank my abuela, I want to thank my Jamaican mammy, or I want to thank my Haitian flag. You know, what's that dude, Dork? What's that dude that just won the championship with his knucklehead from Canada? What's that dude from Canada, man, that just won the championship, man, on the Oklahoma? Lord, what the heck is his name? Anybody know his name? What's the heck is his name? What the heck is his name, man? I can't think of his name right now. That dude walking around with his Canadian and Haitian flag like Canada and Haiti won the championship or something. Ridiculous, brother. Ridiculous, brother. You should be ashamed of yourself. If you love Canada and Haiti so much, why didn't you do that over there? Why did you wait till you come over here to win a championship? Why couldn't you win one over there? And then you can wave your Canadian flag or Haitian flag all you want. But over here, it's USA. 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 It's USA. It's America. This foundational black American country. You understand what I'm saying? We the biggest over here. We the biggest. 48, 49, 50 million of us, we the biggest. The biggest. And y'all think y'all can just run your little musty mouth. Yeah, everybody, oh, I'm not black, I'm Belizean. I'm not black, I'm Trinidadian. I'm not black, I'm Dominican. I'm not black, I'm Haitian. I'm not black, I'm Nigerian. Y'all thought it was a flex. They thought it was a flex saying all that. But now y'all need black daddy's help. And Black Daddy done turned his back on you. We done turned our back on y'all. We done like, we ain't paying attention to these folks. You know why? You know why there's no unity between us? Because there's no gold. Bring the gold, and we might can talk. Or listen what they did, family. Look at hip hop. It's full of tethers now. They don't even want us in our own music. You know why? Because we bring that energy. You know this hip hop, the energy of hip hop has changed because there's so many tethers in it, man. So many tethers involved. Cardi B, all of them. Nicki, all of them is tether. It's just tether. It's not the same. R&B unalive with R. Kelly. When R. Kelly went, there was no more R&B. It's gone. It's over with. No tether can revive it. Your little Afro beat, man. That man. I'm gonna just be real. Afro beat sucks. It's terrible. It's terrible. I don't want to hear Afro beats. It's garbage. All of it, garbage. Garbage. The energy's gone. If you want to hear Afro beats, go get out the country and go listen to Afro beats, goddamn. Because we don't want to hear it. It's garbage. Let's keep it a buck, man. What's good about Afro beats? It's just a spin-off of us. It's just stealing from us. What is it? I don't even know what Afro beats is, to be honest with you. I don't listen to none of that stuff. I hear the name Burna Boy, but I don't. Nobody. Like Americans ain't listening to Afro beats like that. We not listening to no dang Afro beats. What do we care? What do we care? Bring the gold to the table. Bring the gold. Bring the gold to the table first. Put some money in our pocket. Give us some land. Give us some minerals. Give us something. Or shut your mouth and get out of our business and stay out of our country. You understand? That's where it's at now. There is no unity. There is no brother. No. We don't have kinship with haters. If you're a hater, you gotta go. Yeah, nobody likes no Afro beats. Nobody. No. What? If you want to hear Afro beats, go to the Caribbean or go to Africa. Go there. Go to England. Go to the UK. I don't know. Wherever you musty tethers gathered outside the U.S., go there. Because we don't care. We don't care. We really don't care. If we're being honest, we don't care. Let's keep it a bean up in here. Let's keep it a whole buck. Y'all worried about us, and we're not really worried about y'all. You don't hear black Americans saying, Africa, we need to unite. Caribbeans, we need to unite. Black and brown pride, we need each other. White tea, you don't see us doing no stupid stuff like that. Because we stand on business regardless. Y'all ain't never helped us anyway. So now, y'all want this unity, right? Y'all want unity? I'm going to tell you what you got to bring to the table. You got to bring some tangibles to the table. You got to bring some gold to the table. You got to bring some land, some mineral rights, something to the table. You got to bring something to the table. No gold, no unity. That's what we're saying. We're almost there, people. Let's get the lights up some morning. Oh, it finally broke. Okay, listen. We got to get the lights up, family, because I really want to bring people up. Go ahead and sit down. I really want to bring people up. And I really want to have the conversation. But before I do that, I got to get on the Hispanics. Y'all wonder why black people ain't marching for y'all. We ain't doing this. We ain't doing that. You wonder why? Because y'all practice something called 𝗤𝗏𝗄𝗏. Y'all practice something called, shout out to you. Y'all practice anti-black hate all over in y'all community. We can see that by looking at the darker Hispanics. We see how much y'all don't like them. We see how much y'all don't like them. So we know y'all don't like us. See, and then the disrespect by Mexican OT. All you Houston natives who think y'all can run around with the N-word rampant, guess what? That stops. I want all my foundational black Americans to get on code with this. They're not allowed to say the word, family. I don't care if that's your homeboy. I don't care if that's your homegirl. If you don't check them, they're not allowed to say that word, family. This is a notice. Right now, Hispanics, you're not allowed to say that word. Don't do it. We're telling you one last time in a nice way. How about that? We're telling you one last time in a nice way. Because y'all done poked the bear. And now listen, because of y'all disrespect, look at where y'all at right now. Y'all can't even go outside for real. Okay? Y'all gotta order DoorDash, y'all gotta do Walmart delivery, y'all gotta do Sam's Club delivery, y'all gotta do Costco delivery. Y'all can't even go outside right now. That's why y'all begging us for help. Y'all can't even go outside right now. Y'all can't go outside. Shout out to Jasmine. Y'all can't go outside. I'm gonna bring people again. Get the lights up to 10K and I'll bring people up. Y'all can't even go outside for real. Y'all afraid. You gotta go shop for your parents because your parents been here for 20, 30 years and they don't got no green cards. They don't got no, they're still illegal and they've been here for 20, 30 years. Your parents can't even come outside right now. How do you feel about that? My Hispanic people, how do you feel about that? Oh, but y'all want us to help y'all? And y'all been practicing anti-black hate. Y'all been disrespecting the 6'9", the Mexican OTs, all of y'all. The fat Joes. All of y'all been disrespecting. Nobody checked y'all. Listen, man. All that N-word stuff is done. Y'all can't say it. Y'all can't use it no more. I'm just telling y'all. I'm just giving y'all the common courtesy so y'all know. So when y'all do use it, and you mess around and find out, it is what it is. You're already low-key finding out now. ICE is at y'all. Listen, they're not even really bothering the black immigrants like they bothering the Hispanics. Let's keep it a buck. They on y'all bumper. They on y'all bumper hard. And you know what? Black Americans, we could stop it if we wanted to. We really could. But we're not. We're not. You know why? The La Raza, the anti-black hate, the disrespect, the arrogance, and the fact that y'all get to claim YT. Y'all come over here and be all these wannabe Aztec warriors, but the moment we look at y'all driver's license, the moment we look at what y'all classify yourself on the job, y'all YT. The moment y'all get a loan, y'all YT. The moment y'all get a chance to practice anti-black hatred, y'all click up with who? The YT. Y'all have to become a large group just to come against us because Mexicans by themselves, you're only like 35, 34 million. You ain't bigger than us. Cubans, you're not bigger than us. Puerto Ricans, you're not. El Salvadorians, Guatemala. I mean, Dominicans, what do y'all want me to name? We the biggest. Y'all gotta click up against us.
I want to go to a club.
Y'all gotta click up against us. Y'all gotta click up against us. We don't need to click up with anybody. I want the foundation of Black Americans to understand we all we got. There's no black and brown coalition. And they too if they want something from us, they got to bring something to the table. No gold, no unity. No gold, no unity. No gold, no unity. That's the way it is. I need some land. I need some minerals. I need some perks when I'm over there in Mexico or anywhere in Latino nations. I need some perks. I need the same deal y'all gave everybody else. I want the same thing. No gold, no unity. That's what we on from now on, family. If they not talking about tangibles, get that shut up. Don't even talk to me about marching or none of that. None of that. No gold, no unity. Period. All across the board. We not having it. We almost there, family. Get the lights up to 10K. I'm gonna start bringing some people up. No gold, no unity. Period. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. No gold, no unity. If you're not talking about doing something for foundational black Americans, if you're not doing anything for foundational black Americans, we're not interested. It just is what it is. There's no black and brown coalition. We don't want it. We never asked for it. We never needed it. Y'all need us more than we need y'all, as you can see. And I know y'all waiting to say, oh, wait, well, what goes around comes around. Y'all gonna need us eventually. And you know what we gonna say? Everything y'all thought was bad or difficult for y'all to go through, we already went through. There's really nothing more these people can do to us that they haven't already done to us. You're next. We're not next. You're next. We're almost there, family, at 7K. Get the likes of the 10K. You're next. You're getting your Migo or black wake-up call right now. How do you feel about it? You want us to march with y'all, you want us to protect y'all, you want us to save y'all, because that's what we do. Apparently that's what black Americans do. We come in and we save the day. Oh yeah, we come in and we save the day. Ask YT. They'll never admit to it, but we come in and we save the day. We save the day. That's what we do. That's our job description. We come in and we save the day. We save the economy. We save everything. If it wasn't for our $1.9, $2 trillion, where would America be? We saved the day. If it wasn't for our genres of music, where would America be? If it wasn't for our culture, where would America be? If it wasn't for our hard work, that y'all say we don't know how to work hard. If it wasn't for us building this thing for free, where would America be? And apparently that's what we do. If it wasn't for us, would the colonies have even survived? We the biggest and we the hardest working people on the planet. Nobody could say they built America for free. Nobody could say they built any country for free, but we can. We can. So that's what it is. That's what it is, family. We the biggest. We the strongest. And we the baddest mofo fools around this town. We show enough. That's what we are. That's what we are. We are show enough. We the baddest in the land. And y'all need our help, and we just not gonna help y'all because y'all done messed it up. Y'all done messed it up. Y'all done messed it up. The disrespect, the arrogance, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So last but not least, again, I'll say the Hispanics, no gold, no unity. But let me get on my YT brethren. The ones we've been entangled with since the beginning of the United States. We've been entangled with these YT people from the very beginning, haven't we? We invited them over here. We said, come on over, eat some of this corn. We ain't gonna let y'all unalive out. We gonna help y'all. We've been entangled with these YT people, and they've done everything they can to keep us down, to destroy our confidence, our culture, minimize our achievements, break us down. They done undermine us in every turn, but BOMB our cities, right? Cherry pick off of everything that we do.
Let me see this.
We've been entangled with these YT people. And guess what? And guess what these YT people are saying? Help us, black people, help us. The small hats. It's not us, it's the small hats. Help us, black people, the small hats. Help us, help us. It wasn't us that enslaved you. It was the small hats. The small hats did it all. Help us, black people. We need to come together. We need to unify against small hat supremacy. Small hats, help us, black people. Help us, black Americans. We love you. We just want peace. We just want to, can't we all just get along? They sound so nice. They sound so nice. Don't they sound so nice? White people are nice people. They're nice people. They're so nice. Oh, you need a job? Tyrone? Why? You need a recommendation? I got you, buddy. I know people. But you know what we can't get from them? Alone. We can't get alone. You know what else we can't get? Justice. When it comes to justice, we can't get no justice.
No good. No good. No good.
We can't.
I hurt myself, Nancy.
We can't get no justice, family. All you gotta do is ask them 3 questions. Thank you, Jasmine. All you gotta do is ask them 3 questions. Is Daniel Penny a hero? Do you support black people getting reparations? Daniel Penny a hero? Do you support black people getting reparations? And then the third magical question. The one that we all know. What's his name? David Chauvin. Is he guilty or not? Did he really unalive that man by putting his knee on his neck? Or was it fentanyl? And that should tell you everything you need to know. They want to see, they're begging us. We're not going to the YT man saying, man, we need to unify. We need to get together as one and fight the system. They don't want to bring down the system. They're benefiting from the system. Why would they want to destroy the system of oppression when they're benefiting from the same system that oppresses us? But they want us to liberate them from some small hats. You mean to tell me you're too weak to take care of your own? What's wrong with these people? I thought y'all was some warriors. I thought y'all was bad. Man, shoot, it seemed like even Trump worked for him now. I thought y'all was this superior race. Y'all called yourself YT supremacists. Y'all said that. And y'all asking Black Daddy for help against some small hats? Really? Really? And we supposed to run to y'all help and be like, yes, 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 let's work together. We can overcome this together. We ain't rushed. We ain't helping y'all. Y'all need to stop it. Where's our? You want unity, YT people? Same thing. No gold. No unity. No gold. No unity. Shout out to the Tethnator. No gold. No unity. You don't give us them reparations. You really want our help. You really want us to unite and forget all about, let bygones be bygones. Start with reparations. Go ahead and pass that. Otherwise, we're going to let them small hats keep whooping up in y'all. You know, because that's your daddy. That's your master right now. Y'all work for them. We work for y'all. Y'all work for them. It's a pecking order, and that's just what it is. And we not going to help y'all do nothing. We don't want your help. We don't need y'all help. We don't care how many times y'all march in the street. USA. We YT America. Make America YT again. We don't care how many times y'all march with the mask on y'all face. Playing y'all little drums and stuff in the background. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Who's that dude walking around? That YT supremacist dude, that YT nationalist walking around with mask on his face. He don't wear a mask, but his crew does, because they so afraid, family. Because the moment they show them face, you know what's gonna happen? Them small hats gonna cancel them. They're gonna get canceled. They afraid. They listen, and they pushing for a holy WAR. They pushing for something they don't really want. Because y'all really don't got, I'm sorry, y'all don't got the birth rate, and y'all really don't got the, y'all really not as good as y'all think y'all is. Y'all better just leave us alone. Y'all little pump walking around playing drums, walking around talking about no small hats, no blacks, no makeup. Oh, listen, y'all weak. We're the 300, and y'all are the farmers and the y'all can't really, y'all not really, y'all got a few soldiers. I'll give y'all that. Y'all got a few soldiers. But every black American, we're just bred different. I wasn't gonna mention the Native Americans today, but you know, them reservation bandits, y'all weak too. Y'all ain't busting no grave. That's why y'all stuck on the reservoir. What are you talking about? We the real ones. Y'all the fake ones. You put a tomahawk in my hand, I'm taking a scalp. You put a tomahawk in your hand, I'm still taking a scalp. You understand? Ain't no 5'5" nothing gonna stop me from getting what I want. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all the definition of pretending. Ain't got nerve to call somebody pretending. We can't ally with y'all either. There's so much anti-black hate in the tribes, it's ridiculous. The fact that y'all think y'all us is shameful. The fact that y'all think y'all us is shameful. So I'm just setting it clear. We don't need y'all. Y'all need us. But we don't need y'all. But if y'all want us, y'all come to the table with some gold. Oh, we'll come through and save the day like we always do. But it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you, family. We're not doing nothing for free. See, that's the thing. We're not gonna get paid slave wages anymore. We're not going backwards. Thank you, appreciate it. We're not going backwards. You're not gonna see us out there. If we gonna pick some fruit, it's gonna be $20 an hour. Okay. We're not gonna pick no fruit for no $2 an hour. If we gonna work on the farm, it's gonna be for $20, $30. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be for some money. We're not doing nothing for free. And guess what's gonna happen to all those farms? They gonna start hiring the right people. They're gonna start hiring the right people, and they're gonna pay them what they're supposed to be paid. That's all that's gonna happen. Because we don't need no low-wage worker picking our fruit for us like y'all thought we did. We don't need that. You can pay a black American do the same thing for $20 an hour. And you know what? We gonna pay the cost at whatever it costs to get the fruit. Because we don't need y'all. We don't need y'all messing up the economy, messing up the housing and the rent. Because 5, 10 of y'all can live in one house and pay a high rent. We don't need that. And back to the reservation bandits, y'all come off that reservation, y'all see what happens to you. You stuck on the reservation. Are we at 10K? Okay, I'm gonna start bringing people up. Thank you for the 10K. Yeah, you stuck on the reservation. You come off that reservation, and you might get sent back to the country you really come from. What's up, Jazzy?
You know what? There's so many like layers that you go so early in the morning, right, on the lives. But I want to absolutely say that I always have to like give you your props. This is like one of my favorite content creators. He was one of the first people who exposed me to what it means to be FBA and then the 𝗤𝗏𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀𝗶cie or whatever. Not to offend anybody because apparently we're also 𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀𝗶cie, lost cats. But when it comes to what just happened today and this babble from these people who are from wherever they come from, whether it's Central or South America, Asia, Africa, Europe, whatever, the precedence of what happened today makes you guys super mad that now you're starting to see, no matter how you want to other us, you're the other in our homeland.
Yes, you are.
You want to disrespect us in our homeland. You wanted to sit there because you guys came from homelands, right? Where you had a caste system where black was at the bottom part of your caste system, but that's not what the USA is presently. So when you come over here, it just shocks you that we're not at the bottom, immigrants are. And then you want to sit there and try to tether yourself to us while being disrespectful when you're the only reason you're here is because of us. And not even that long ago, because we were so loving and kind of, I would say, bamboozled with some of our leaders that were hired by our government that's always been dysfunctional to bring you guys over here and try to replace us. Because I promise you, before 1965, when you guys were not here tethering, we were actually doing very good. You guys watch movies about us, and you think that we're all living in Boys in the Hood. You guys think that we're all 𝗤𝗄𝗄s and Ray-Rays. You guys think that we are all on welfare. You guys think that we all call you African booty scratchers when we weren't even in the same neighborhood because you didn't have enough money to live in the most elite of neighborhoods. And then you think that because you came over here as an immigrant and you came over here and made your way, I'm the first doctor in my family. Cool. We not only have doctors in our family, we have scientists in our family. You can't even go outside and get in your car without using GPS from a Black American woman, Dr. Gladys West.
Come on.
Wouldn't even be here on your computer, on your phone, which is like a mini computer, right? Without a black man who co-created the IBM computer, the microphone, a black man, like the stoplight, a black man.
Come on.
Like you can't even freaking breathe without us, the gas mask, a black man, Dr. Garrett Morrison. And you want to sit here and act like the only thing that we are these movies, these character types that you see of us. And you know what's the stupidest part about this? Because we're not tribalists. I love my hood part of my freaking heritage. My freaking grandparents are from Biloxi and Beaumont, Mississippi, Texas, Fort Worth. They moved to California, and that area was great before the freaking Mexicanos came over there and the white man came over there and took our land from us. And not only did we build a freaking California,
come on,
you guys are still trying to cosplay, right? You don't even know what gentrification is. You don't understand what redlining is. You don't even realize that I'm so proud of my family that came from South Central California, Compton, Linwood, and got us out of there and put us to Baldwin Hills.
Come on.
You don't even know what freaking Baldwin Hills is.
Come on.
Like, I find them freaking disgusting.
Speak on it.
They want to sit here and say that they know how we have been fighting our biggest,
moving on up like
which isn't only the white man, it's the Siberian man. It is the freaking tethers that come over here, whatever color you are, sitting there trying to tell us who we are while sitting there and denigrating our people who made it out the hood. How disgusting while you're still selling fruit at the end of the freaking highway. You're over there sitting, you're selling fruit and picking fruit in this day for $7 an hour, talking about we're the hardest working Americans. We're the hardest working Americans. Been there, done that. And now we're creating satellites. Now you can't even go outside without us guiding you from point A to B. I'm going to land my plane there because I find it super disgusting.
Man, well said. Listen, man, we come from all walks of life, family. Okay? I love the way she articulated that, man. I love my hood family, as well as my well-to-do. We have a wide spectrum. Okay, we're not all 17% of the population that y'all seem to get this drama corn about. Y'all seem to love when y'all see black people duking it out on the internet like that's all of us. Y'all love to see the hood fights between the women. Y'all love watching that, and y'all love cherry picking that and saying this is black culture. But y'all forget we got people from Baldwin Hills. We got very well-to-do, successful people down there in Atlanta in the high-end places. We got black towns that y'all never even knew about that were thriving, and that we were walking around with fur coats on and doing it big. Y'all forget the Harlem Renaissance happened at the same time during the Great Depression, and we was balling out of control while y'all was picking lights out your butt. Y'all forget about that. Y'all forget about even what we're doing today. We got the most millionaires today, right now. Y'all forgot.
I'm a millionaire.
Y'all forgot how successful black Americans are and how easy we make it look. That's why, the reason why y'all keep asking us for help and we're not asking y'all for help, because obviously there's something special, there's something unique, and there's something spiritual about us.
I'm sorry, they run away when I'm up on panels or whatever. Like, I would really love to hear about how they help us in any way, shape, or form, because otherwise it seems like they want more welfare.
That's it. That's what they want. Let's bring some people up, man. Y'all request up. Y'all request up, because we gonna talk about it. What have y'all done for Black Daddy? What have y'all done for us? To warrant us to help y'all with anything. What have y'all done? We're still waiting to hear what y'all done. Hispanics, what have you done? Caribbeans, what have you done? Africans, what have you done? Because we can point out all the times that we helped y'all. Y'all can thank reggae music because of us. If you ask your people that sing reggae music, where did they get their inspiration from? It was from us. YT people, that country music y'all love so much, who invented y'all country music? That was us. Who inspired those people to play country? Who inspired the YT people to play country music? Where'd they get it from? They got it from us. They got it from us.
No.
We invented every single genre of music that's popping today. Rock and roll, everything. Pop. Shoot, the king of pop was Michael Jackson. The king of pop.
Michael Jordan? No, man, my name is Miguel. I'm actually Latino and Mexican. And I just want to say, because I've been seeing a lot of like debates like this, and I'm more of a person that tries to create respect and build bridges. I feel like there's an engineered system that takes and colonizes, and there's a certain group of elites, and unfortunately certain colored folk who benefit from that. And their goal is to divide all the other ethnic groups that they've conquered and took from. So keep that in mind. But also, you know, there's a lot of confusion right now. I would agree with the point that,
I just got one
and
question.
I'm Latino, and even living in this community, there's a lot of, once you get your money,
I just got
don't
one
worry
question.
about nobody else. That's
I
bad.
just got one question for you, brother.
Yeah.
What has your community done for foundational Black Americans?
For who?
What has your community done for foundational Black Americans?
Man, I can't say a lot. I gotta be honest.
So that's why you're not getting our help. That's why there's no unity. That's why y'all keep want to unify now. But y'all had plenty of time to unify with us. Plenty of years.
I should agree. I think that the big problem in our community is
Anti-Black hate.
that's huge sometimes too.
La
But
Raza.
also,
La Raza.
a lot of them are very hateful. I don't get why, because they know what discrimination feels like. But ultimately, it comes down to once you get your money and you're close to being white, even though you're not white, you stop caring.
Y'all fought for that. Y'all fought to be
Yeah,
white.
they desensitize like completely, and it's bad. And you, like, as a person from this community, once you experience it, it's like, damn. But yeah, I mean, there should have been a lot more unity movements, but I feel like even the Black community has done more for the Hispanic community, if anything.
That's true.
Like Obama did DACA, but this is a good wake-up call, man. This is a good wake-up call. I mean, I know because I've been through some shit, but
I want to go to the club.
nah, you're right. Anyway, keep the message going, though, because I think a lot of people need to wake up, because
What's your background? Are you what
Mexican American.
Mexican American. Okay. Are you first generation or are you immigrant?
My parents are immigrants, so I'm first generation, yeah.
But yeah, man, tell them no gold, no unity, brother. That's where we're at.
I hear it. I hear it.
Just tell them no gold, no unity. And everything that's happening now is a laugh now, cry later situation.
It is really.
Birthright citizenship, that's gone. Y'all know that, right? That's gone.
Can I say something though? Like, listen. I kind of agree that you should be a citizen.
It's not kind of agree that I'm an American.
Yeah, but like, just because people who come from
that.
another country, they don't have American customs.
Yeah.
And so you create a kid who's caught in this dichotomy of like, well, I can't betray my people, but you're pretty much fully American, you know what I mean? So I kind of, it sounds bad, but the division is gonna create, well, I mean, what they're going for, you know? Only certain people can get citizenship now, you know? It's a typical tactic, but at the same time,
We
I
are.
can't sit here and cry, you know? I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, man. I guess that's really all. That's my piece I want to say. But keep it going, man, because as a brown man, brown, right? I think a lot of people don't see it. In our community, they don't see it. Like I was commenting on the ICE detention center the other day. Like, I feel terrible, but at the same time, a lot of us weren't saying shit about it before. Once we had our money in our trucks and our homes,
Yeah.
when we
And
see
you know
it,
what? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see what happened to a whole family? ICE picked up the whole family and they left what? Mercedes, BMW in the garage. They left money. They left everything. They took them and their house is still there with all their stuff in it. Did y'all see that?
man, all I can say is
Did y'all
there's
see
good and
that?
bad in every community, but keep the message going, because I think a lot of Latinos do gotta wake up, man.
Yeah.
Mexicans, yeah.
It's time the world wake up and start putting some respect on foundational Black Americans' name, because we've been telling y'all from the jump. We've been warning you. We're the only friend that any immigrant has ever had in this country. We're the
It's tough
only
for me to
friend
see.
that
Yeah,
y'all
I
ever
gotta
had.
say, yeah, man. You know how they have the whole Dreamer community? Shouts out Obama, bro. Man, I don't know how we're racist, but money makes people act funny. Hey, y'all have a good night. Keep it going.
All right, take care, brother.
Thank you, thank
That
you.
brother told the truth. At least he came up here and he told the truth.
Yeah, but we ain't racist.
Hold on, brother. At least he came up here and he told the truth. At least he came up here. At least he came up here.
I think that when he really gets to an actual FBA community, they're like, wait a minute, you guys are different from the other FBAers. No, we're actually the same. Just that some of us are more intense, and then they always run away. I don't think that people are running away. I think that TikTok is just dropping people, but that's just my thought. But everybody tap.
Yeah, tap the screen, get the likes up. You know, yeah, man. All I can say, at least that brother came up here with the right energy. You know, he didn't come disrespectful. He told the truth. He was honest, and he was honest about the dichotomy that they face, because it's like, they came here illegally, but I'm a citizen now, and he gets it, and it's unfortunate that there's not enough of him around. That's the sad part. They get their money, they get their trucks, they get their houses, and they think they did something.
Okay, so too much. I always love to pick your brain, and then someone will later on come and be like, she's lying, but whatever. So when it comes to us getting back into like separating from them, right? We have to separate them when it comes to Bitcoin, when it comes to like our finances, when it comes to our intellectual data and property online. When we say that we have to segregate ourselves from the others, I think that a lot of the people in our community don't really understand what that means. So I'm trying to say this very clearly and dumbing it down, right? We have to have our own monetary digital system and currency. We have to tie that to people who are entrepreneurs, even academics, even artists. We have to start their intellectual abilities to a finite coin, whether it's Bitcoin or blockchain, and separating ourselves from the others. Whether they're Native American, Mexican American, African, whatever, because they do not have the same goals as us.
They don't.
And They don't have it. So we're going into a new reality where it's very technical. And a lot of our people don't realize that. They're really struggling to understand that this is not by chance. This was by design. So we can either submit to this beast system, or we can take back our autonomy and secure it and still be in our neighborhood, still be wherever we exist, but we take our money out of that system, our abilities out of that system, and create something that is aligned with only us, no matter where we are on this entire earth. And I think that that's something that I'm trying to figure out how to get them to see. What do you think about that, Too Much?
Okay. So I'm sorry. I'm a little. I got things going on in my background, so I apologize.
Oh no, it's okay. I was just talking about your FBA coin, and then also blockchain and Bitcoin, and trying to get them to see that we don't have to be all in one group, because that's not effective either. You know, like we don't all want to be in one like neighborhood.
Right.
No bums.
This is my answer to that. We got to come out of their system. We got to come out of their system completely. Our very livelihood depends on it. But we can't come out of their system into nothing. So we have to build something for our people to come out of. We have to build something that's going to be fully trusted, that's going to be fully transparent, and that's going to be economically viable for our people. Or let's be honest, our people won't come out. They'll stay. They'll stay enslaved. They'll stay under the thumb. They'll be competing for all these JOBs that mean just over broke. They'll be competing for all these resources that are dwindling down to nothing. We have AI here, and robots are coming in the back door. They're coming in. Your job, your livelihood is going to be up for grabs if you don't get into another system. We see what's going on in the world. Listen. I never told anybody that Trump was the end all be all. There are going to be some things what Trump is going to do that's going to be beneficial and necessary for foundational Black American. But Trump he's a wild card. You don't know what that brother's going to do.
Yeah, they think that we love Trump, and I always stated this, right? Because they always think like, what is Jazz's ideas? No, I have never voted ever in my life, but also I served the U.S. military at 17. And I don't look at us as being half of a nation, liberal or conservative. I just care about my country 100%. So I don't sit there pinpointing who makes more sense, right? Yeah. I just want to hear what you're talking about. And when I hear weird stuff that goes against this reality, for me, it's like, that's crazy. And the only way that you can actually acknowledge that is if you've been here generationally, because it's not just I just came here and I became an American while on Thanksgiving and Christmas, whatever, I have a goosey soup or whatever. And that's not an American thing. We have freaking turkey, yams, hams, green beans. And as funny as it is to say, right, they don't understand the mentality of some of those people who grew up in those enslaved camps. Me, I had fried catfish with grits, shrimp and grits, turkey, bison, beef jerky, barbecue, Johnny cakes. Those are indigenous American things, right? Tomatoes. They don't even realize that their major dishes in Africa are tomato based, and that's a colonizing thing, right?
Right, that comes from us.
Like what are they talking about? And they don't really like to come up here and like debate me. I'm not a debater. I just give facts. But when it comes to me personally, and you too, there's no way that we could hate Africans when we're freaking, we have Africans in our family. And it's just so much of a low brow. They don't know what low brow is, but a low brow is, it's just so much of a very low dig to sit here and say that, well, you guys are on welfare, you guys get government assistance, and we're the same because when you guys go outside and you get stopped at a stoplight that you're pew-pewed. I don't freaking disobey rules. So first of all, I'm not gonna sit there and do any ignorant stuff, right? So for you to even say that I have to worry about going and breaking rules and being stopped for breaking rules, that I would have to worry about being pee-pewed. I used to speed my ass off when I was younger, and I got pulled over many times, and I never got shot. I'm sorry, green hearts and fruits in the chat, but I never got hurt for doing simple things. You saw that on Boys in the Hood. You watched us on movies. You hear our rappers who are not our freaking leaders, not our scientists, not our academics, not even our just blue collar workers. I have people in my family who, like 6 months out of the year, they just go and just fish. They're fishermen. They just do that for a little bit. They go back to Mississippi, and then they're just good. And they chill for the other part of the year or whatever. You don't freaking know us. And it is so disgusting for you to think that we're all sexy reds, that we're all futures. And then also, I think it's offensive for you to be upset that those people made it and you follow them. Think about how much you have to be mentally ill to follow a freaking sexy red and then think that that's all of us. You guys are freaking crazy.
Let me say this. I just want to finish up what I was saying earlier. Listen, a blockchain is where we need to be. Blockchain is what we need to focus on. Blockchain is where our freedom's going to come from. Blockchain is where our independence is going to come from. Blockchain is where our economy is going to come from. And blockchain is where we are going to thrive. Everything that we're doing now on TikTok, we need to bring that over to the blockchain. We need to build a system that's incorruptible and that you cannot be canceled. We need more black voices. We need a strong black voice. And the only way to do that is we have to come out of this system, because this system does not recognize or like strong black voices. When they get a strong black voice, they do everything to silence that voice, everything in their power to silence that voice. That's what they do.
I'm gonna drop and leave and come back later and see if jazz is not the reason that people I really want you guys to challenge how much we need you, whatever you is, because everybody can get it. This is the USA. So I'm going to drop down and come back, but I think that they're very scary. They're very scary. I want you guys to recognize that you need us.
I'm usually going on in the morning times, and I just decided to come on tonight because I had a message I want to get off my chest. I was going to do it tomorrow, but I may or may not come on tomorrow morning, so I said, let me do it now.
No, you're killing it for a freaking Friday night, but also, I had some issues with people earlier, so I don't want to mess up your live because people are mad at me calling them tethers. So
okay, no, that's all good. It's all good. You're fine. You're fine. I'm not worried about none of that. I'm just like, listen, family, if y'all don't get anything out of this live, just remember two things: no reparations, no vote, and no gold, no unity. We're not doing anything for free anymore. We're not giving out charity. We're not the only ones that are going to give charity. We need tangibles. We need substance. We need something. We need to have that mentality. What have you done for me lately? If you haven't done anything for me, don't expect me to cross the river, cross the bridge to do anything for you. That's just the way it is. And that's as real as it can get. That's as honest and upfront, thank you, Monique, and as real as it can get with any group of people. They don't have to, listen, you don't have to like this message, but you're going to have to respect this message because this is the way foundational Black Americans are moving. Democrat, you're done. You're done until you give us what we want. Republicans, they never really got our vote anyway, so they're not really worried about that. Okay? They're not really worried about that. But same thing goes for them too. If you don't give us what we want, we're not going to give you our vote. We are now going to vote as a block. We are now going to vote as a block. We are now going to move as a unit. We're no longer, we might have a few people that go out there and get off code or whatever, but they're gonna feel the pressure of not being on code. Because we're codified over here. We're moving different. We're telling you we're not gonna unify with anybody that hasn't stepped up to the plate for us. At this place, at this time in life, we're like this. Guess what? We can't worry about y'all. All we're doing is focusing on ourselves and our people, our immediate families. With Black men, we know what we got to do. We got to liberate our women. And then after we liberate our women, we got to liberate our people. That's all we're focused on. Liberating our women and liberating our people. That's it. If you're not talking about that, we don't want it. We don't care what you're talking about. We don't care about it. It may be great what 𝗤𝗏𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀𝗶cie is doing. Hope he makes it. Hope it gets better for y'all over there. But we're not worried about it. ICE knocking on your door. Man, I'm sorry. Are you here illegally? I'm sorry. I can't worry about it. I got things going on in my community that needs my full and undivided attention. And that's it. That's it. And sir, I'm glad you say that, because that's the reason why we're not helping y'all. We're not the ones asking y'all for help. Y'all the ones asking us for help. We haven't said, Africa, come save us, come do anything for us. We've always told Africa, take care of your business. Y'all got 1 billion people over there. And y'all can't get nothing together. Y'all can't get on code. And y'all got 1 billion people over there. And y'all can't get the YT man up off y'all back. That's the reason why we're not asking y'all for help. You see what I'm saying? The reason why we're not asking y'all for help, because y'all are more than the majority. Y'all got 1 billion freaking people and y'all still being dominated. So it's a reason why we're not asking y'all for help for anything. It's a reason why we're not asking y'all for help for anything. There's a reason. And that's it. That's a big reason. Y'all haven't done nothing for us.
I like that.
Y'all haven't done nothing for us.
I'm be honest, their flabbers are gassed today. Like, this was like a nuclear assault on them. They don't even really have a rebuttal. And I'm not gonna pretend like I care, because I feel like we've been saying this for eons, that we don't dislike anybody. That is really not our thing. We were over like last month accepting gingers, and the gingers were like, yay.
You know, we're not accepting those things.
So we've always been like, everybody's accepted to the cookout. But now they're starting to realize that, dang, we can't gaslight you guys into coming back and destiny swapping with us. They think that it's okay to disrespect us. And they disrespect us first. I'm very impartial. I've been paying attention to this very clearly. And it's always been them. It started with me seeing them calling us 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏s. And then they were like, you guys are just like slave babies. You guys don't create anything. Like, you gotta, like, we're your daddy. This is what I saw. This is my personal experience. I don't know if anyone out there has the same experience that I had. And I started to feel like, wow, I have a whole half Nigerian baby, and I never thought that. You guys thought that about us, but there were some things that my child's father said that made me think the same things. And then my family was like, you're an African? I'm gonna be for real. Because they don't really rock with us. It could have been anybody outside of our community. And for me, it's like I can't say it's painful anymore, but the fact that we sat here and we freaking fought to get you guys over here, it just felt like a slap in the face. It is very hurtful, and absolutely, I cannot wait for you to go back to your other tether places that you go to and leave us alone. That's how I feel right now. Period.
That's it. That's it. Hold on, I wanna go to a comment on here. You know, we had a YT saying YT going scorched earth on their way out. That's just another reason why we're never unifying with these people. Because here's the hard truth that everybody got to understand. We'll see YT people marching with black people. We'll see them. We'll see them even say, hey man, I agree with you. I agree with everything you're saying. We'll see them do that. But their actions is always going to be to uphold the system of YT supremacy. And if they don't get their way, we have it right here in the comments. They're going scorched earth on their way out. We know that. We know that about YT. That's why we don't care what the small hats are doing to them. We don't care. We don't care. Keep doing it. We're not going to help them. Because their mentality at the end of the day is they're always going to get on code and uphold YT supremacy. They're always going to get on code with the system that is oppressing darker skinned or black American people.
I mean, they literally still have powdered wigs in their judicial courts. Like, they're so white, but not even like American white. They're British white.
So it is what it is. It is what it is when dealing with all groups of people. The moment we get in our head and understand that we have no allies and that we're all we got, and if we don't look out for one another, nobody else is going to look out for us. If we don't look after our children, no one else is going to look out for our children. If we don't look after our elders, no one else is going to look after our elders. Y'all see what's going on in these nursing homes. You're always hearing about a non-FBA abusing one of our elders. Think about that. And my thing is this: why are you, I get it. Our people can be difficult at times, but if we don't love them, if we don't put the energy into them, if we don't take care of them, who else is going to do it? Because if the precedent is put your people in nursing homes, what do you think your kids are going to do when you get old? And if we have a bunch of these immigrants in here, what kind of job do you think they're going to get? They're going to get those jobs at the nursing home. And we don't want them people anywhere near our people when they get old.
I'm gonna drop down. I'll come back later from Still Awake, but I think that I really made people mad earlier, actually the past couple of days. But yeah, I just want to know. Someone told me earlier in this other live that you wouldn't work for $7 an hour, Jazz, to make money because you guys are so poor, and I was just like, $7 an hour? $7 an hour. You guys really got us twisted, and you're messing up our economy, and you guys have to go back home. I'm going to drop down. Thank you for the conversation.
Yeah, thank you for coming up. Appreciate it, Jasmine. Appreciate it. Listen, family, we're all we got, man. That's all I'm trying to say at the end of the day. There's nobody that's worthy of us unifying with. There's nobody that's worthy to be our allies. At the end of the day, all these groups have their hand behind their back when dealing with us. They essentially want us to do all the heavy lifting, and then once we do all the heavy lifting, they're gonna try their best to get us up out the paint. And the sooner we realize that, the sooner we can start focusing on each other and building ourselves up together. The moment we realize we don't have any allies, the moment we realize there's nobody worthy enough for us to even unify with, we can't unify with Africans. We can be cool with them, but you see the comments that we get in the comments. You see how they walk around with this arrogance and think we're supposed to be them and we're supposed to listen to them. And they're not even older than us, family. Their countries, they're newly formed countries. 1960. Okay? They haven't been around longer than the United States. Nigeria hasn't been around longer than the United States. Ghana hasn't been around longer than the United States. The only country in Africa that's been around that predates the United States is Ethiopia. And guess what? They're nowhere near where we're at.
Well,
Nowhere,
I don't know.
Hold on. They're nowhere near where we're at. Nowhere near. We're decades ahead of these countries. And it's nobody's fault but their own. And we can't rush into the fire and save everybody. We can't. The only thing we can do is focus on ourselves and our people, and that's it, family. We got to start looking out for one another. If I'm in your city or you in my city, we got to look out. We got to make eye contact, and we got to understand that, hey, man, we from the same lineage. I got you. Our copper colored brothers and sisters, we got to look out for them. Our foundational Black Americans, we got to look out for them. Some of us who still claim African American, but it's of our lineage, we got to look out for them. As much as we don't like a lot of these Pan-Africanists, they're of the lineage. As long as they're not doing anything to undermine us, we got to look out for them. We got to put a system together so we know how to deal with these Sambos and these sellouts and these agents, and we got to get them up out the paint. We can no longer be worried about consequences. We have to understand that Rodney Hilton, he set us free. Rodney Hilton Jr., he set us free, family. He said, bump the consequences, I'm going to get my lick back. I'm saying we can no longer worry about the consequences. We must stand on business by any means necessary. We have to take a stand again, and we have to stand for truth, and we have to stand for righteousness, and we have to stand for justice, and we got to understand that there's no such thing as turning the other cheek. That's the con and that's the lie. The only real justice there is eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. That's what they practice, and they expect us to practice to turn the other cheek. But they always, one thing about YT, they gonna get their lick back. They gonna get their lick back, and we got to understand that. And the moment we wise up to that and understand that, hey man, this watered down version of Christianity that they taught us is not it. We do. If y'all been to the, my foundation Black America, you go to a black church versus a white church, you know the difference. We do things a little bit. We put our whole soul and spirit into what we do. They're more into the rituals. We gonna sing at this time. We gonna give at this time. We gonna preach for this many minutes. It's like clockwork. Us, man, it could be all day. There's no set time for nothing because we're into what we're doing. When we're into what we're doing, time doesn't exist anymore. It's whenever we get done. So we just gotta know, family, that hey man, we're built different. We are built different. We're made for greatness. We thrive in adverse situations, and we always, and I mean always, come out on top. We're winners. The test, every test, every obstacle is for the making of us, never for the breaking of us. It's only to prove that we are who we know we are and who we say we are. We are him. And we know that. How do we know that? Because we face everything that these new booties are facing right now, we already faced. The Irish just became Hispanics. Let's keep it a buck. When the Irish came on the scene, they got into politics, they got into law enforcement, and they got in it to jump on our backs. Now we look around today, it's the Hispanics. It's the same thing all over again, family. We went through it already. So now it's time that we do what we know we should have always done from the beginning. We should stay together. We should work together. We should do business with each other. We should we should go out our way to make sure our people are okay. We should go out our way to make sure our brother and our sister are straight. That's how we got to move. We have to open up that heart for our people and close our heart for other people, because they don't deserve our goodness. But you know who deserves our goodness? Our lineage, us, our people deserve it. We went through so much. We deserve all the love, all the care, all the affection. We deserve that.
I'm getting mad as fuck.
We deserve that.
Drop my phone. I don't drop phones most of the time.
Charles, come on, brother.
Yeah, it's dropping. It's flip-flopping.
We deserve all the love and all the affection, family. We do. And we need to pour that love on each other and on ourselves. We should not be respecting anybody else above our own people. We should not be making a way and giving preferential treatment to other groups other than our own people. We should not be doing that. We need to be loving ourselves. We need to be loving our people. We need to be getting ourselves together, because the foundations are about to get shaken. And those who are weak, they're not going to make it. The majority of us are gonna make it. I know that. I'm not worried about foundation of Black Americans. The majority of us is gonna make it, because we are that people. But some of us are gonna be weak. Some of us are not gonna be strong when we're meant to be. Some of us are gonna lack faith when we should have faith. Some of us are going to become fearful when we should be brave.
I don't care about a phone. I don't. Because it takes my mind off the problem.
Let me see that phone, brother. So, I'm going to go ahead and end the live, y'all. I just wanted to have a heart-to-heart with my people and let y'all know: no reparations, no vote, no gold, no unity. We're not falling for the okie doke. We're not messing with y'all. Leave us alone. Don't poke the bear. And you better not be out around here using the N-word. because it's not. It's listen. I'm just gonna. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna say, don't poke the bear. Don't mess around and find out. That goes all across the board, all 51 states. If you know, you can act like you can say the word, but you're gonna run into some real ones, and they're gonna show you what time it is. With that being said, family, this is Too Much Moxie. Hey, we out. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace, love, reparations, and the blockchain. Take care.